everybody, and welcome to the Cantrip Cast. Tonight, we do the Evil Residents here on the Cantrip Cast. That's right, it's a Resident Evil themed one-shot brought to you by us. That's totally gonna be absolutely kind of lore accurate to Resident Evil. I've never played a game, never seen a movie, but I'm DMing it, I wrote it, and it's a goddamn masterpiece. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Let's do a little bit introductions of our cast for the night, who's playing who, and who is playing with us. Let's start off with Mudcat. Introduce yourself and your character if you could.
Yeah, Mudcat. I am playing a tabaxi gunslinger. May or may not just be John Wick. I'm not sure. I watched the movie like 3 days ago, and I'm pretty unoriginal, so I think that's it.
I watched the movie 3 days ago, and I'm fucking hype. So we have tabaxi, fucking gunslinger. Sweet. David, who we got tonight?
Hi, I am HR manager today, representing Mystery Incorporated, and I'm here to make sure that we are checking all of our boxes and things like diversity and equity, and making sure everybody feels really comfortable here.
Steak, who we got tonight?
I'm playing Jim.
I think you guys know Jim very well by now. He's here to find what again, Jim?
I'm trying to find my wife and baby.
Yes, and we have our fan favorite from our last one shot. We did the Star Wars one shot. Horse, can you please say hi? Thank you, Horse, so much for joining us tonight.
Well said.
Everybody, let's get it started. Woo. It's a very cold and dark night in America. Zombies have taken over the world, and the Earth is no longer the same. However, there's one group of heroes and adventurers that roam the land, curing the world of the zombie fortresses and the zombie forces. Mystery Incorporated continues to travel across America, fighting off zombie hordes. In the distance, there is a fluorescent green van driving through a highway in the late, cold night. And as the camera zooms in on the van, you see, peering through the window, just driving on a bumpy, cold road. Tabaxi, a human, a dragonborn, and a horse. And I guess the first question for all of you is, who would be driving the Mystery Incorporated van?
The horse.
The horse.
The horse.
Horse is
Of course.
driving the Mystery Incorporated van through this cold night as you are looking for your next obstacle to tackle. When suddenly, the dashboard phone goes off. Ring, 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 in the car. Ring, 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 ring.
Horse, answer that fucking phone.
Yeah, are you going to answer it or do I have to?
This horse never does anything around here anymore.
Does Horse answer the phone?
I just checked the diversity box on my notepad.
Does Horse answer the phone? Nay once for yes and nay two for no times, or no? Horse does not answer the phone. Just ring, 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 ring.
I'll answer the horse.
You answer the horse?
You
answer
the horse.
fuck.
I'll answer
No,
the phone.
I'll answer the. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll answer the horse. He answers the fucking phone. This is the worst start of an episode ever. A horse is
He's
here.
he's
I
so
want the
off
chat
put
to
by
know
the
that I'm
horse.
very frustrated about this fucking horse. I'm full transparency, not happy about it. So if I see flustered, that's why. I answer the horse physically.
Jim answers the horse. Horse, you feel very uncomfortable. Eventually, somebody bumps the speakerphone button in the car that answers, and you just hear, "Oh, like zoinks, guys, it's me, General Shaggy. We got some problems going on in Raccoon City. Guys,
Yeah, we heard you. What do you want us to do about it?
we got an outbreak in Raccoon City. Gonna need you, zoinks, guys. You have to make your way there now to hurry up.
Yeah, but how the fuck is that our problem?
You're part of Mystery Incorporated. We signed up for this."
Can I go through my notes? Is that where the note said that my wife and baby had been taken? Was Raccoon City?
I would say probably yes, because that's where a lot of like the sources of outbreaks have been happening anyways.
I would just say to Kristoff, like, really calmly,
Don't you see that this is a message from God, Kristoff? If the Lord is sending us to Raccoon City, it's for a reason. Look at this note. It's the last thing I've got from my wife and baby.
Yeah, like Zoids, guys, it appears that a lot of stuff keeps happening in Raccoon City, Jim. I'm pretty sure your wife and baby are there anyways. But it appears that, Alfred Whiskers is on his shit again, and he caused another outbreak to happen.
I'll get the GPS ready.
Well,
All
you
right.
know, if your wife and baby are there, they're probably zombies now.
Well, Zoids, I wouldn't say that, guys.
I
Alfred,
attack
We are
Kristoff in the
not-
van.
We are not going to make assumptions that could be very upsetting.
Oh, if I'm
Oh.
attacking Kristoff for that comment, I'm also attacking the HR.
how do you
manager.
attack them in the van that Horse is driving?
I would like to reach across the passenger. I'm the horse is driving. I'm in the passenger seat. I would like to reach back behind me and attack Kristoff in the face area. And when HR manager says something, I would like to wildly try to swing at him as well.
All right, do me a favor and just roll me a straight D20 to roll to see how successful this in-car attack goes against Kristoff and HR manager with the
I got a 4.
horse. Yeah, you're like buckled too tight into your seatbelt. And you're just struggling to reach back. God damn it, you can't even reach him or anything.
I'm definitely causing more of an issue than the horse.
Yeah.
Kristoff he draws a pistol to your head while you're trying to get out of your seat. And he looks over to HR manager. I think that we have a hostile workplace situation going on here.
Jim, we've had many discussions about this. You need.
I'm not gonna sit here and get lectured with a gun to my head. What kind of HR manager are you? I ain't never got a day off.
Jim, we've talked about that, and your dementia kicks in from time to time.
Why the fuck haven't we had a hot meal in 4 days?
Jim, we had breakfast about 3 hours ago.
You feed the horse more than you've ever fed me.
Okay, guys, like Zoix, I would hurry up and just make your way to Raccoon City. Like, it's a really bad outbreak tonight.
Hold on, we're in the middle of something. The
Can I
horse is
work
like
on
4
the
times
GPS
bigger than
now?
you.
I'm
Kristoff.
going to send you the coordinates now, guys. Like Zoix.
Airdrop it.
He airdrops it. It appears in the dashboard. It automatically just centers itself and plugs itself in.
Is the mystery machine a Tesla?
The mystery. It's a smart version of the mystery machine. Yes.
I look over at horse. I'm just like,
All right, you see that the GPS has now changed. You can turn around at any point. It said you turn twice now.
You guys are 100% going in the right direction as it is. And Shag goes, okay, we'll just just get there and figure out what Alfred Whiskers is doing and just put a stop to it. It's like the 4th outbreak in Raccoon City this week, so I don't know. Zoinks, guys, good luck, don't die. And in the meantime, with all the commotion and the chaos and the GPS, kind of being put into the right coordinates to make your way to Raccoon City, you begin taking off. But it's the cold, late night. But Horse, do me a favor as you're driving with all the commotion and Jim in your ear. I don't know how we're going to do this, but Horse, please just roll me a perception check.
Horse should drop the roll in chat.
Horse,
God.
Horse got a 17. Okay.
But
It's pretty impressive given the eyes are on the side of the head.
Horse somehow.
not our horse. Our horse is a predator. He's developed with the horses in the
Straight
fucking
forward like a
eyes are in the
Furby.
front.
With a 17, Horse, as you're driving, there's commotion just everywhere. And suddenly, as you turn around and look at the rest of the party kind of arguing back and forth, you look ahead and you are able to dodge somewhat something on the road. You last minute see something shimmer, sparkle, and glisten, but you can't help but one tire just kind of runs over whatever this is. And you all just hear a blowout of one of the tires on the mystery machine as suddenly the entire van begins to shake back and forth and kind of skid in one direction and slowly comes to a halt. Because of the high perception check of Horse, you guys do not tumble, roll, and die and get severely injured. However, indeed, the tire does pop on the mystery machine. And is currently...
God damn it, horse.
The horse neighs at you.
Hey, that's not the horse's fault. Anyone could have made that mistake.
All right, Kristoff, you just keep riding everybody's horse except mine.
So you're currently
Okay.
broken down on the highway right now as you have ran over something that is currently stuck to or blown a hole in the wheel. Very cold, very dark. You do see kind of the flickering of lights of some sort of city kind of far in the distance, maybe a couple miles away as you were approaching on the highway. However, you're currently stuck right now. Dark and
sweet
cold.
heavens. Well, we should probably check to see if we could fix the tire, no?
Fine, I'll get out. Kristoff slides open the door. I assume there's a sliding door.
Yeah,
to
it's a
this
sliding
thing.
door. It's 100% a sliding door.
Jim, maybe you'd like to help Kristoff, and you know, you guys can make up and work together in a friendly workplace environment.
You know, it'd be really cool.
What's that?
You take all those paperworks that you got and all your fancy reading letters and all that nonsense, and you cram them somewhere where somebody gives a fuck about it. I'm only here to find my wife and baby, and unless they're stuck in that fucking tire, you can go help them.
You know, Jim, well,
Someone's got to keep an eye on this goddamn horse.
I think Horace can take care of themselves very
You would
well.
think that.
I do think that.
I bet you do.
Well, if you're not going to help Kristoff, then I guess I will, because that's what you do for coworkers.
Well, if it's your idea, I guess I'll stay here and watch the horse.
Okay. So Kristoff and HR manager get out of the van to go check and see what happened. All right. Kristoff, you slide the sliding door open, and HR manager, you get out with him, and you see that on the front right tire, a bear trap that was placed here on the highway has closed in on this tire and punctured it completely.
Oh, it's a bear trap. There's not even any bears around. Who did
Bear
this?
trap.
Kristoff and HR manager, you could go ahead and roll me like intelligence checks if you wish.
Are we in West Virginia? Question is relevant.
Nat fucking 20.
West Virginia.
Yes.
Nat one.
Okay, HR manager, you have no fucking idea why a bear trap would be in the middle of the highway. However, Kristoff, you also have no idea, but no, it's probably not put here to capture a bear.
Seems
As
like
you-
a trap.
As you are looking at this, Jim and Horse, you kind of wait. You look outside, you see that Kristoff and HR manager are examining the van currently. I would like everybody to roll me a perception check if they could.
That's a
Hor-
6, boss.
Horse, you can put your roll in the chat.
21.
Okay. 9 from Horse. What did Jim get? 3. Kristoff, again,
I'm
the
just
only
eyeballing that fucking horse.
just
man.
eyeball on the horse. Kristoff, you are the only one that really hears anything because you're thinking so deeply right now. Like, what is going on here? But you all just hear.
It's so deep.
Sorry, Kristoff, you specifically just hear. Oh, 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 ah, 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 ah. Oh, oh, ah, 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 ah.
Yeah, hello? Who is beatboxing out there?
The noise
You hear-
continues to get louder. Just. Oh, oh, ah, ah, ah. And as it continues to echo and just almost ring in your ears, you hear an eerie kind of like echo kind of all around you that says, "Would you like some milk and cookies?"
Milk and... no, I am lactose intolerant.
Or
As he
maybe
just stands there.
some Werther's Originals?
Oh, fuck no. He's going to get back in the van and slam the door shut, leaving HR manager outside.
Kristoff jumps in the
I-
van immediately and closes the door shut. HR manager, you turn and see the door is shut behind you immediately as Kristoff gets in. You don't hear anything except the last thing you hear is, "Would you like some Werther's Originals with a side of death?" And you turn and you see that an old elder, like grandma-looking zombie just lunges at you with a surprise attack. Everybody roll for initiative as you all look out the windows and you see that elder evil residents are currently surrounding the Mystery Incorporated van on the highway. I
17.
shit you not. The evil grandma, Resident Evil, got a natural 20. Steak, can I have the
Oh.
chart?
Oh. Give me a D100.
All right.
This is for a critical hit.
Yes, it is.
Is it slashing, blunt, or piercing?
It's a bite attack, so it's piercing.
Okay, give it to me.
I got a 47.
Good. You just roll your damage and then triple it. That
Oh
is
my
a
God.
massive hit for piercing.
HR manager, this old grandmother zombie jumps on you and bites you for 18 piercing damage, and roll me a con saving throw. I can't hear you.
Did she rip out your vocal cords?
Apparently.
All right, while he's dying, let's move on.
Yeah,
If
while he's
anything
dying, let's
about
get our
it.
initiative counts real quick. What did we get? Christoph, what'd you get?
17.
Christoph got a 17.
We can drive on the rim, right?
What did Jim get?
Jim got a 15.
15. What did Horse get? I forget. Somebody look what Horse got.
Hold on. 5.
What level is horse?
Horse is just a fucking horse. Horse has the stats of a horse, man.
I want
Horses
horse
are
to be-
naturally level 3. Don't you know that?
There you go. There you go.
HR manager, what'd you get? You were muted. It shows you're muted on Zoom now.
He's dead. He died.
He's dead. He's not.
HR manager's brother is gonna come in soon.
This HR manager got
avenge him.
a, okay. HR manager got a 17. I will just say to make it easier, HR manager is gonna go after Christoph, or if we don't hear from him at the end of initiative, and
Just keep pushing his turn until he fixes
that's
it.
what I'm
I
gonna
don't-
do. Yeah.
I don't care if it overlaps.
Yep. All right. And the horde of grandma zombies, they got a 14 on initiative. All right, Christoph, you were up first. You look outside and you see that HR manager
back.
is pinned against the Mystery Incorporated van by this old grandmother zombie-looking woman, just gnawing into his like body and neck as you were just like looking in horror as he's pushed against the wall. You see there's about 6 more of these like old, like just elder zombies, just like, oh, we're gonna get you with the cookies and the milk and the Werther's Originals. Come here, young whippersnappers.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 for that Constitution save.
Oh,
That's 2 for 2 on D&D Beyond right now. So
Ooh.
HR manager, we will get to you when it's your turn. Christoph, what you do is you see this old grandmother is gnawing into the neck of fucking HR manager because you slammed the door shut on the highway, with 6 more of these resident evils currently approaching.
The one that's biting him. I'll stay inside the van, but I'll does this sliding door have a window?
Yeah, that's like a classic rolly down one. Yeah.
I rolled down just enough to get the barrel of a gun through.
Okay.
And then I'll take a shot. As a 17 hit?
A 17 absolutely hits.
That's 17 points of damage.
Oh my
God.
god.
To the one biting
Yeah,
HR manager.
I'm gonna roll a con saving throw. And they absolutely fail, and you just blow the head off of this resident evil that was currently attacking HR manager. Next up, HR manager, you got hit with a natural 20 for 18 piercing damage into the neck, and you rolled a natural 1 on your con saving throw. You guys
That's right.
see immediately, as the head is blown off of this zombie that is biting into his neck, that almost in an instant, just his veins in his neck begin to turn a thick black and like green ichor color, quickly spreading throughout like his neck, his face, and down through his chest and his body. HR manager, it is your turn. You feel absolutely fucking horrible.
would this be considered a disease?
110%.
I'm immune. So I would like to just forcibly pull that disease out and throw it away.
You stupid fucking paladin. You see with the power.
And
Of-
like,
You see with
you
the
know, I just had a giant mind-blowing thought. Like, in the D&D world, if the zombie apocalypse really did happen, we'd have to make the vaccination cure out of the blood of paladins.
Hell yeah.
probably.
So I would work for a corporation that harvested paladins like fucking cattle, and I
No,
would
wait,
cure
wait.
everyone.
Wait, back up. I was with you for about 5 seconds there.
That is the first one.
We definitely have to work on a technology to like juice a paladin. I
We
think.
got
to
it.
juice
Like-
a paladin.
I mean, because taking the blood's
gotta-
like it's just too slow. You need to just like squeeze them
You
out.
see
know what I mean?
HR manager as this infection is just spreading through his body. He just grabs it and just, no, it's not, and just pulls it out of his neck and throws it on the ground. HR manager, it's your turn. What would you like to do as you completely avoided death? Because I was going to fucking kill you if you weren't immune to disease. You were dead. That was it. But no, you're a paladin.
Totally immune to disease. Paladin, baby. I am going to, with my turn, open the door and get inside the vehicle, no
Okay.
matter what it takes.
All right,
That's
you are not
that's my
surrounded
goal.
right now. There's 5 more that are left that are approaching the van trying to surround it. However, the one that was on you got his head blown off by Christoph. So I will
Awesome.
say, as your bonus action, you can easily open that door up and like get in, and
Great.
close it.
I as bonus action, cool. Then I'm in, and then, as I jump in I'm gonna jump inside the van and go, Did you see that? I was attacked. I'm going to file a report about this. This is a workplace hazard.
Yes, and I tried to warn you, but you weren't. It all happened so fast.
I was so confused about the bear trap on the car. I guess I didn't hear you. Anyway, I'm going to cast I'm going to cast Bless on the horse.
Are we in combat or can I do something?
You're 100% in combat. Yeah.
I get 3 people. I'm blessing everybody in this, everybody here, except for myself. So all 3 of you get the blessings.
Okay.
That's my turn, and I'm gonna say, bibbity bobbity, kill these guys.
Jim, you are up. HR manager's in. He somehow didn't die. You watched him, as annoying as he is, literally rip a zombie virus from his neck and just flick it onto the ground like it was a goddamn booger. What would you like to do, Jim? You see there are 5 more of the Resident Evils approaching.
I'm just going, damn it, it's these evil residents again. Horse, punch it.
And I'm gonna slowly just do my window.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
It's a
stick my
Tesla with
shotgun out of
bullets.
it, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
You're going back to hell where you belong, Grandma.
As a unnatural 20 to hit.
Unnatural. Yeah, it absolutely is. Natural or unnatural? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. For damage, I got 9.
9 points of piercing damage, technically. Okay, yeah, that does not kill the Resident Evil, but it does blow a massive hole, like, in the shoulder, as she's just like approaching forward, just in a limping fashion, closer and closer to the van.
So, do these zombies take, like, bodily structural damage? Like,
Yeah, you can see that you blew off, like, her fucking arm, essentially,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't kill them, but it does. These are traditional zombies.
Yeah.
I
They're
love
just- they're just-
traditional zombies.
They're just old people.
I hate old people.
It's my fucking dream.
Jimmy!
Then, for my bonus action, I'm gonna throw that fucking mixtape that I made on the way out here, full of '80s rock.
Okay. You plug in the mixtape full of 80s rock.
This is the only way to kill zombies, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My turn.
Next up, as you tell Horse to punch it, Horse can unfortunately not punch it soon enough before the Resident Evils approach the van, because they are up next in initiative order, because Horse got like a 5 on initiative because it's a fucking horse driving the van. And you see all 5 of these zombies are just surrounding the van right now, just like bashing into it. They're all going to make an attack on the van to see if they can kind of like break the glass and start getting in. The first one gets a 19 on the die. The second one gets a 2. Doesn't do anything. The second one gets a 14. Third one gets a 10. Fourth one gets a 12. Fifth one gets a 17. As you see that indeed the zombies don't necessarily break in immediately, but they do come up and just start pounding on the glass of the Mystery Incorporated van as they shatter all the windows and begin to slowly start reaching inside, trying to get onto all of you. Horse, what do you do? What's... Horse said throw these hooves. Okay, Horse, do me a favor if you can. Please roll me just a straight, like, luck check to see if you can somehow fucking pilot this minivan that's got a bear trap stuck on the front right tire. Okay, with a 14, it's not perfect. However, you do begin to kind of, like, punch the gas, but the the bear trap is, like, stuck on the wheel and the axle, so it's just, like, grinding against the ground. You're not able to go super fast, but you are kind of like pulling the car to the left intentionally so it doesn't go to the right. Horse is in the steering wheel, just fucking pulling the van in certain directions, but you're not able to go as fast as you wish you could because you have a bunch of zombies that are weighing it down that are like just big old like nursing home zombies, and the bear trap that is on the tire. I will say with this, you're able to go forward, and the zombies, as they're hanging on for dear life in the van, as they're trying to climb in, they're going to get disadvantage on their attacks. Top of the order. Christoph.
As the windows get shattered, Christoph is actually gonna reach out at one of the zombies through the window, kind of leaning out, and I'm gonna try to use my claws to kind of claw him in the head.
Okay.
that's not gonna work. But
Plus your D4.
plus D4.
Ooh.
It's like 8. So second action, I'm gonna take a shot with the gun.
Okay, just point blank. Just... Okay, go ahead.
With the blast, 17.
17 hits. Yeah.
And that is 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. You absolutely blow a shot into this elder zombie. I'm going to roll a con saving throw for undead fortitude, and she gets a 2. So you blow it off of the door. There's only 4 left that are on the minivan now. As it speeds up a little bit, as some of the weight has kind of bore off of it. Next up, we have HR manager. What would you like to do?
Are there Scooby snacks on this mystery machine?
There's not Scooby snacks. There's like little hay bundles for horse.
Well, I'm not
Or
engaging
not hay
in the
bundles. Sorry,
fight.
there's the sugar cubes for horse.
It better at least be called horsey snacks. Or
Horsey
I'm not using
snack.
them.
Yeah, well, look, that's in violation. So whoever was the last one to pilot this vehicle didn't resupply the Scooby snacks, and I am currently writing a report. And I'm not engaging with the fight at all, but I'm going to continue the blessings. So the bless stays up
Okay.
while I fill out my report.
Jesus Christ. All right, next up, Jim, what would you like to do? There's 4 of these zombies that are still kind of like pulling and ripping apart the van as they're holding on to for dear life trying to get in. What's Jim do?
So the one that I shot is still like attached.
Barely, yeah, by like one arm, just like, I'm gonna get you. Come here, young whippersnapper. I just want to make you a ham and cheese sandwich.
It's talking.
Oh yeah, they talk. It's kind of odd.
I don't know if these things are really as evil as maybe we're trying to pretend.
I'm
I
making
see
like
the
Mama
basic
used to make
human-
it. I'll make it nice in the oven, hot ham and cheese, my boy.
My mother only smoked crack, never cooked once.
You
And I'm
sound like
elbowing
you've
her
had a
in the
horrible
face.
mother. Go ahead. Hit.
Yeah.
Grew up around here.
That's a 16.
That hits. Yeah, for what? 1 bludgeoning damage.
Well, it's
1 plus your
Do I
strength
get my
modifier.
strength?
Yeah, strength modifier.
yeah, so 6.
The 6. I'm gonna roll for undead fortitude. It passes. It doesn't die. You just-
But does she fall off?
she falls
of the
off.
car?
Yeah, you see she
Okay, then I don't care.
tumbles. Yeah. She goes, "I'm gonna find you one day. I promise you." As you continue to kind of like stroll off, there are 3 resident evils that are currently attached to the van as Horace is trying to drive away. I'm gonna say that they try to reach in. They're gonna try to like reach in and like grab somebody to try to bite them, but they're gonna do it with disadvantage because they're currently trying to hang on to the van with one hand as they're gonna try to grab and pull with the other. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, including Horse. The first resident evil is gonna try to bite Horse. The horse's AC.
Zombie horse
Hold
incoming.
on a second. Horse 5e stats. 1 second, everybody. Okay, a riding horse is an AC of 10 with 13 hit points. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh my god, horse is gonna die first.
As God
Horse,
intended.
you can get hit with a 13. Horse gets bit for 6 piercing damage. Horse, roll a con saving throw as you see that the zombie reaches in and just like bites the arm of Horse as Horse is trying to drive the minivan.
Horse says ouch in the chat.
Horse said ouch. Oh, Horse got a nat 20.
Oh!
Horse got a natural
Oh.
fucking 20 on the con saving throw.
Let's go horse.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, next up is zombie number 2. It's
It's
gonna
really cool to see that these zombies can't actually infect you with a bite.
1, 2, 3. I'm so sorry, but another one's going after Horse. Rolled another 4. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4 on my screen. With disadvantage, a 10 on the nose still hits Horse. Horse, you get bit for another 5 piercing damage. Roll a con saving throw.
Horse said, "Nay, motherfucker. What the fuck?" 2 separate comments, by the way.
No free rides for you, says Horse. Horse, roll a con saving throw. 15, you pass the con saving throw. Horse has gotten hit for 11 piercing damage so far.
There's no way this horse is level 1.
Horse doesn't look. No, it's a riding horse stats. Hit points 13, AC 10.
Riding horse, not a war horse. Interesting.
Yeah, just a riding horse. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah, we know
horse.
what that horse likes doing on the weekend.
Horse is absolutely fucked up. Does not look good. You see a horse is just like going back.
How is the horse's driving?
It's fucking horrible. You guys are going back and forth everywhere.
I would like to get involved with like.
You're gonna wait a goddamn second until this last zombie goes. One,
Damn.
two, three.
Horse says they've had worse hangovers.
Oh, this one's a 3. It's Jim. Oh my god.
I thought I knocked my zombie off.
They're like all surrounded. They're just
Oh,
grabbing and
shit.
reaching. Yeah, there's 3 left. They're grabbing through the window trying to pull. You're fighting them all off at the same
He's
time.
coming for my thick, juicy forearm.
With disadvantage, does a 16 hit?
Oh, No.
16 does not hit. The zombie
does
reaches
not.
in and tries to bite you. Okay, end of initiative order. I'm going to say this. Horse, you were absolutely, positively fucked up. Do me a favor and just roll me a piloting check. Just roll me a d20 before you even take your turn. 4. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. Horse got bit by a bunch of zombies, and you guys elected for some fucking reason the horse to drive the fucking minivan. You see Horse begins to fade in and out, passing out from blood loss. Horse, I will allow you to do one of 2 things. You are going to crash this fucking van. You can choose to either recklessly crash it to kill the zombies that are on it, or attempt to kill the zombies that are on it, just crash it into like a fucking telephone pole or a ditch or something, or you can try to slow down the minivan, in which case it will not crash and nobody will get hurt. However, you will not take, the zombies won't take damage and fight will have to continue. Horse, neigh once for dangerous crash to kill zombies, neigh twice for not dangerous crash. You guys see that horse just fucking takes a beeline straight for a telephone pole and
Horse is a loose cannon.
crashes it into the telephone pole. I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, thank God for dex builds.
20.
Ooh. 4.
I got a 21.
All right, Christoph, you're good. Jim, you're good. HR manager, you got a 4.
Got a 4.
Okay, Horse, what did you get for your dex saving throw? 14. All right, this is gonna be half damage for everybody, or this is gonna be half damage for Christoph and Jim, and Horse, and full damage for HR manager. So half damage is 5, half to 2. Just like bludgeoning damage from getting wrecked around in the mystery machine. HR manager, you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you see that the minivan is crashed into a telephone pole and the zombies are flung off of it and get impaled in different trees and shit on the side of the road as they splatter against the ground. But the van comes to a halt. Engine ceases to run. Horse is at 0. You see that a horse is hanging out of the front windshield of the car, just
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yeah. Surely there's something we can do, HR manager. Perhaps.
That leg's not looking good.
Maybe you can give him a pizza party.
You know, we will have a pizza party anyway. All right, we're definitely hit the quota for one. We've suffered enough injuries that qualify for pizza party. Right, we were just like about to get extra bonuses, but then we kind of fell into the basket of pizza party. So
Yeah,
I hope you're all happy about that. We are not at the threshold for pepperoni though. We're not there yet. So
Well, pepperoni
maybe if
is only
Jim
for
dies.
winners.
Well, if Jim dies, then we get the pepperoni. So
You'll get pepperoni after all the life has left my fucking hands.
all right, Horse, roll me a death saving throw.
Christoph secretly cocks the hammer on a pistol.
Can I give the horse disadvantage?
How? No,
I
too
wanna
late.
hold
Horse
my
already
hand
rolled.
I want to hold my hand over his nose.
Horse already rolled. You can for the second one if you want to. But you see Horse just like breathing somehow, just like barely slipping in and out of consciousness. As you're all standing around the mystery machine van that is
Are we
now
still in
broken
combat?
down with a bear trap. What's that?
are we still in combat?
No, a horse ran into a telephone
Oh.
pole intentionally to kill the zombies. That's why you guys
I-
ran to the telephone pole.
I'd like to run over and cast Cure Wounds on Horse.
You just cure wounds on Horse.
Horse gains 10 hit points.
Horse, you gain 10 hit points and pop back up.
I'd just like to say that you're an awful HR manager.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Jim, whether he took damage or not.
Actually, you know what? That's all right.
He
Okay.
Yeah,
gets
it's
4
actually-
hit points back.
That's actually pretty cool.
Okay, as you are healing everybody up, you all do hear once more in the distance, kind of like echoing come from behind you. What sounds like another horde of the Resident Evils that speak out and echo in the distance. We're going to find you. We just want to make you some cookies and milk with a side of infectious disease. As it gets louder and louder. But then as you kind of start getting your grounds and stand up trying to figure out what to do, you hear a burp, 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 a horn honking as you look in the distance and see that a pickup truck is just plowing through these zombies that are starting to chase you down, and it comes next to the side of the mystery machine and comes to a screeching halt, and this old man kind of rolls down the window and says, "Come with me if you want to live. Hurry up now."
Yeah, I trust him.
Yeah, I'm hopping in the back.
What is your Mystery Inc. Identification number?
My Mystery Inc. identification number is this flintlock right here. If you don't get in the back of this pickup truck, I'm going to take off without you, and you're probably going to die out here.
Ride the horse.
Does
Next
this
to the
person
car.
does this person work for Mystery Inc. at all?
I don't work for Mystery Inc. I have my own farm.
Can horse fit in the truck?
It's a pickup truck, so a horse could probably jump up back there.
That is
Oh.
not how fucking pickup trucks work. but
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's not. I was just gonna say like I will ride with horse.
Okay, you're gonna ride with
You
horse.
cannot put a fucking horse in the
Yeah, you
back
can't
of
put a
pickup
horse in
truck.
the back.
And it's
This
my
is why we-
D&D game, and yes, you
This
can.
is why mom doesn't fucking love you anymore.
Anyway, okay, are you riding the horse or are you getting in the truck?
I'm riding the horse.
You're riding
I
the
don't-
horse. You get on the
He
back of
is-
horse.
He is not Mystery Inc. qualified, so I cannot get in that truck while
You
we're
can
on
qualify
business
these
hours.
nuts. Now hurry up and follow me if you want to live.
All right, that is serious sexual harassment, and it's going in my report.
You know what they say. Sometimes that is better. Let's go. And as you see, he takes off and starts going down the highway, just driving through. And you see eventually he goes off the side of the road and starts taking a trail inside of the woods and eventually outruns the zombie horde that is chasing you down. Horse,
I
you're
like
able to
this guy a lot.
Horse, you're able to keep up as with the truck as he's keeping pace, so you can intentionally continue to follow. And eventually, as you come to a stop in the woods, you see that you're at old rickety farmhouse, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Looks a little run down, looks a little beat down, but this old man gets out of the truck and closes the door. He says, "All right, everybody, thanks for getting in the truck. I'm glad that y'all listened because it's quite dangerous out there. Now, I must ask, what we're all doing out there on the highway this time of night?"
That is private information we cannot disclose.
We were trying to go to Raccoon City.
God damn it, Christoph.
Raccoon City. Why would you want to go
I
to
gotta
Raccoon?
find my wife and baby.
Well, judging from that green van that you crashed there into the telephone pole, I can probably assume that you work for that Mr. Incorporated place.
You could certainly assume that.
Right. Anyways, my name is Joe Barker. Thanks for coming in here. Sorry, Joe Baker. Barker. Something like that.
I
Somebody's-
changed my mind. I don't fucking like this guy anymore.
Wait, why is that?
You're fucking. What the fuck does it matter to you who the fuck we work for? You fucking weird son of a bitch. I thought you saved us out of the goodness of your heart. You backwoods fuck.
I did.
You just come around and save people and question them about their intentions.
I mean, I did indeed.
I'm going
come
into
in.
a rage.
Sir, I don't know why you're getting so mad right now. I
Wait
heard
a
it-
second. Are you the one who put the bear trap down?
Oh no, that wasn't me. I knew that the bad trap's been out there. There was a horrible creature that always puts them out
Why
there
didn't you
trying to
put a
step.
sign out?
That's what the fuck I'm talking
Because I
about.
don't feel like
Christoph
going
knows.
out. I don't feel like going out the middle of the highway at random times of the night, hopefully to run into the creature. However, I
Yes, but
heard
you
the
came out in
gunshot.
the middle of the highway to get us.
I
This,
heard the
this is not
gunshots-
checking
I
out.
heard
This
the
is not making
gunshots and
sense.
the
We
screaming.
can no longer stay here. I don't.
You
Maybe
were
we
just
should
in
kill
the
this guy.
neighborhood.
I think we should kill
Please
this
don't
guy.
kill me. My wife and my baby are inside. Now, I don't think they'd appreciate the find of their
I don't
husband and
believe
the
he
father.
has a
Yeah,
wife
prove
and
it.
baby.
Yeah.
He didn't know his name.
Zoe,
I'm aiming the shotgun at him
Oh,
because
you did not know his
the
name.
fucking
My
thing
God.
seriously.
hold
Yeah,
on
those
one
aren't-
second.
Those aren't joking matters.
It's Joe
Hold
Baker.
on,
You know what it
he-
means? to be
Sorry, it's Joe.
missing a wife
It's Joe
and
Baker.
baby.
I have the. It's Joe Baker. I got the name right. Joe Baker.
That's the third name.
That's the
Fucking
third
shoot 'em.
name.
Hold
Fucking
on while he
shoot 'em.
rolls another NPC.
Never trust a redneck in a pickup truck with 3 first names in
I
the
would-
middle of West Virginia.
Joe
I'm
Baker.
dropping Bless at second level on Jim to shoot him.
Wait. No. We don't want to do this right now. Hold on. Wait. I'm just an innocent man trying to
You
save.
take the shot.
I'm just trying to
Wait,
save good people
what
out
did
here.
you say earlier? The horse already rolled?
Did you shoot?
Yeah, I'm shooting this guy. I'm trustful.
You're
as shit.
shooting Joe Baker.
Do you know how many horror movies I've watched? This guy's lied to us like 15 times. We know
Yeah.
in 3 minutes.
He said he
shouldn't
wasn't
have
going to come
been
Yeah,
out
there.
roll
night,
to
but yet
hit
he's
Joe
out at
Baker.
night.
Go ahead.
The bear
Yeah.
trap gave it away.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Christoph and wait, the HR, even the horse knows.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 19 to hit.
You absolutely hit Joe Baker.
I was going for lethal damage.
Roll damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joseph
4.
Baker is going to walk out that
You
door.
do not kill him with 4. 4 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You
I rolled a
severely
1
maim
for
him.
damage.
You severely maim him. You just you blast a hole like onto like his shoulder neck area, and just no, that was not good. Now that was not good. He's bleeding out, and you see immediately as you shoot him, the front door gets kicked open, and you see an old woman and like probably like a 20-some-year-old like younger woman go, "Oh my God, Paul! No, what's going on now?" They rush forward. They go, "What did you do, you son of bitches? What? Who are you?
Whatever. I'm taking this truck the fuck out of my face.
What? Wait, what?
Yes,
No,
we are commandeering it in the name of Mystery Incorporated.
that's
You,
You can't-
you'll be compensated.
You can't do this right now. Why would you do this? What? My husband
Watch
goes
me
out.
do
He was
it.
trying to save people.
Giddy up, horse.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm gassing. And if there's a puddle of mud to hit,
Christoph jumps in the back.
I'm currently in a rage. My charisma is 4. Yeah. I'm hitting a mud puddle if I can.
Ghost Riders in the Sky starts playing on the radio.
All right. Well, you severely maim and mortally wound a very important person in this entire quest as you steal the pickup truck and drift away and start driving away. And you all hear the woman and the daughter yell out something, but you cannot recognize it whatsoever. You just hear, "No, watch out! You're gonna get attacked by the..."
Fuck, I left my track in the mystery machine.
Okay, so you guys follow this guy as he picks you up to save you,
I worked on that for 2 hours.
and you shoot him.
He attacked us first. He drew first blood.
He did,
So,
did no such
so
thing.
we drew first blood part 2.
Gun's been drawn on me once before already.
we
I
see him
feel
again,
like
it's
this is
Rambo 3.
natural
He
for
didn't
us.
draw a gun on you.
Trust me, his logic was fishy.
Hey,
If
John
he didn't
Manager,
betray us yet, he would have.
You just shot the guy because his last name was Baker. Like, Lord, you son of a bitch.
It said Baker, Bob Barker.
Yeah, you gave him a bunch of
Barker.
names, man.
It was
Becker.
Baker. I said it wrong the first time. You son of a bitch.
Does this truck have radio?
Yes, it's got a really shitty FM radio that doesn't work. It's an
That's
old
why
pickup
that
truck.
man- If he can't even take care of his truck, I doubt he's taking care of that family of his.
Okay, so you guys begin rushing your way towards Raccoon City, completely avoiding fucking chapter 2 of this entire one-shot by shooting Joe Baker in the fucking neck and leaving his wife and baby as you begin to kind of peel out of the way. Make your way back out onto the highway after being rescued. HR manager is riding horse, Jim is driving the truck, Christoph is in the truck with Jim. And I'm just gonna briefly touch over this for the sake of like maybe hinting to the audience what I had planned there because I thought it was gonna be really funny. You do see in the distance, like on the side of the road, the Loch Ness Monster setting bear traps. Just kind of like on the side of the road because he's trying to trap people so he can get Tree Fitty off them. And that's all Joe Baker was trying to do was stop you guys from getting robbed for Tree Fitty from the Loch Ness Monster.
What a fucking shame.
He
Why
should
you-
have told the truth off the get-go,
He
man.
was trying to. You shot him.
In life or death situations, when you tell people 3 or 4 different first names and shit, man, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Listen,
Yeah.
That
If there's-
motherfucker played his cards
If
wrong.
there's a Loch Ness monster on the highway, if that's not what you lead with, then I don't
Yeah.
think we can be friends
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, you know what? We'll shoot
Right.
that guy too.
In fact, I think we should turn back and go shoot him again.
I think we should. Yeah. Nah.
No, I need to find my wife and
What?
baby.
I'm gonna try to Bob Lee Swagger this guy from the back of the truck. Mile the other way.
Wait, are you really?
Yeah.
Roll a hit.
It's a 13.
Yeah, nah, you hit. He's a
shit.
fucking NPC with 5 HP and an AC of 10.
And he's down.
He got hit for 4. He's got 1.
21 points of damage.
Yeah, you fucking hit the mud flaps. The mom and the daughter are like, no, you can't do this to us. And Kristoff just goes, boo. Just fucking kills this guy in the middle of the forest as you guys are driving away.
It's like fucking Wanted. The bullets curving around trees
Yeah.
and shit.
I just pretend not to notice and put on my sunglasses. Gotta go get my wife
again
and
on my
baby.
own.
All right. Well,
There's only one story. Paperwork's easier. That's the best comment of the night. That's awesome.
No loose end.
all right.
Mystery Inc. leaves no loose ends.
Oh my god.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
So you guys continue rushing your way to Raccoon City. If everybody could do me a favor and roll me an intelligence check if you could.
We all fail.
Yeah, it's 2.
12.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Shoot
19 from
things, not
Horse
pick
also. Jim and Horse are on the same wavelength right now.
No, we're not.
Jim, Jim used
Jim was
and
a
I
horse
are the
this whole
same.
time.
We are one.
It was
says
me.
Horse.
I hated the horse because
pulls
I
the
was
mask
the
off.
horse the whole time.
Jim, as you are driving this truck and kind of deducing the situations and like what's going on here after murdering an innocent man in the middle of his
I didn't
forest.
kill him.
I'm sorry, after maiming
And he wasn't
him.
innocent. We never really figured that out.
Yeah, we can't.
You can't shoehorn guilt onto me. I'm not accepting
Can't
it.
confirm nor deny.
Yeah, he
Okay.
he played his cards
Anyway,
wrong.
We might have
That guy
saved the
world.
fucking deserved.
Jim has a goddamn Jimmy Neutron brain blast moment as he starts trying to think of everything going on here. As you know, you think the zombies for some reason they're not like they usually are. They're old. They're old people.
they're
Why are these
talking.
zombies old and they're talking? Wait a minute. That's right. There's a retirement home in Raccoon City. Umbrella Acres Retirement Home.
Kristoff's in the car with me, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look over and go, Kristoff, I think I figured out where all these residents are coming from.
Yeah, and I think I killed that guy.
Let's talk about important things first, Kristoff.
Remember
Remember 10 years ago
You're
when I
right.
sent my mother to that home?
Oh yeah, this is the dirty one. Yeah,
It was
she
in
deserved a little bit
Raccoon
better than that.
City.
Oh well, then I know I said that your family was a zombie before, but she's definitely the one.
Yeah, Jim, you definitely sent your mother to Umbrella Acres Retirement Home.
For sure, the pamphlets actually looked really professional. And they were the cheapest.
Well, that's how they get you. They you know, but once you give them their money, then it's no food for a week. You know, it's
I
like the
think-
gulag.
It's finally time to go kill my fucking mom.
It's about time.
Okay.
I'm changing the GPS to the retirement home.
It's
This
in
will be healthy for you.
It's in Raccoon City. Umbrella Acres Retirement Home is in Raccoon City.
I think I'm really gonna work out a lot of self problems I've got going on through this. Can you
You know
pass
what?
me that fucking slug from under it rolled under the chair there?
Yeah, he's gonna reach out and find. Yeah, you know,
Load
your
my
mom
shotgun
caused a
during
lot
this.
of emotional damage to you, and I think this will be great for you.
That bitch was never there, but look who's gonna be there now, Mom. It's your boy, Jim.
It
Who's
sounds like,
taking care of who, right?
Sounds like you guys are really processing your workplace environment.
Can
That's
I
a yell from the
fucking-
horse.
You know, like when you tap a car? Can you do that to a horse?
Yes, you can.
I'm horse checking this fucker.
All right, so this is what happens because we skipped an entire like fucking third of the one shot
It's
just
a
now.
private fucking conversation.
Jim, it's the fucking he brake
horse.
checks.
Wait, is the
loud.
window open?
I don't know, Jim.
Yeah, I was
Chris-
smoking.
Oh, they,
We're
and
all smoking cigarettes. I think
We're
it's
smoking
obvious.
cigarettes the whole
I
time.
definitely, and I'll definitely say that. And noticing you guys are smoking, or say you guys shouldn't be smoking while on the job.
This isn't fucking property owned. We helped kill a guy for this car.
We're
Hey,
still,
listen, you can't work us all day. We deserve a break.
Okay,
You
Jim brake.
fucking listen to him.
Jim brake checks the horse.
No, I didn't brake check it. I'm fucking.
He's bopping it.
Okay, this is what happens. All right, this is what happens. Jim,
I know what
you-
happens to motorcycles.
The horse can read your thoughts, Jim.
All right, Jim, You check the horse with the fucking truck. This is what happens because we skipped 1/3 of the one shot by killing,
Fucking truck
fucking
breaks down.
Joe Baker. Immediately you crash into the horse. Horse, you break all 4 legs. And HR manager, you get flung off the fucking horse. Do me a favor, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What? Christoph, I did not mean to do that. You better not write shit down, bro.
Hey, listen, one story less paperwork, right? As he pulls out a pistol.
One story less paper.
Nat 20.
All right, you take half damage.
I've never been so upset to see a nat 20 in my fucking life.
-1, so 19. I lost my nat 20.
Okay,
Still a
so
nat 20, baby.
7 half to 3, just like bludgeoning damage as you get flung and launched off the horse as horse just fucking tumbles onto the ground. Horse snaps her neck and dies. HR manager, you take 3 bludgeoning damage. You just get across the ground.
Oh!
Christoph, the only way we can get out of this is we have to gaslight him together. He has to think that the horse ran into the car, or he's gonna write me up. I've been wrote up like 3 fucking times.
Yeah, listen, I don't get paid enough to pay attention, so what you saw is what I saw.
All right, I'm running up to get him. Brother, are you all right? That fucking horse.
Oh my God, the
go
horse.
make sure the horse can't fucking say anything after
Can I
this.
intelligence
Go check on that fucking horse.
Can I? Because I don't know who hit who, but can I like intelligence check that? To
Roll an
see if
intelligence check
Oh.
to see if horse hit
Yeah.
truck or truck hit horse.
Yeah.
I saw the horse came out of nowhere, and at best it's a no fault incident.
That's a 5. So
Yeah, you think that the horse was just still woozy from getting bit, and that this is a horse just fall for running into the truck.
Oh, my hand that I write my reports with is shattered in 8 places. I can't
Eh,
do
you
my
can work with-
paperwork.
Is
Good
his
luck with
writing hand
workman's
fucked up?
comp.
My writing hand's all fucked up. It looks like Scary Movie 2.
What weapon does the HR manager use?
I don't know.
A pencil.
A pencil. I'm like John Wick. I
I
got
got
a
a fucking
long sword.
clipboard.
You're
It
looks
wait. You're a paladin. You're a pencil paladin. That's what you are.
You
I
really
mean-
don't look that bad.
I can't move my hand.
That'll
My-
get better in time. Let's
My
check on the
hand's
horse. Come on,
broken.
HR manager.
I can't stand either.
That's all right. I guess it's not my fault
Yeah,
at all.
HR
but I guess
manager's
I'll
kind of
pick you
fucked up right now. You took a lot of damage. You got flung off a horse. You ran into a telephone pole. You're not doing too good
I'm
right now.
almost dead.
You guys
gonna-
missed out on getting a long rest by killing fucking farmers.
I'm gonna awkwardly lay him down in the back seat. It's not really my truck, so I'm not really worried about the blood staining anything. But then
gonna
I'm gonna
say
go
that
make
if you-
sure horse is okay.
When you pick me up, I whisper, "It's okay. This is consensual."
I'm dropping him and going to check on horse.
Yeah, HR manager, you
To
hit
be
your head
honest
with the
with
truck.
you,
You get a concussion.
it just became a hostile work
I
environment.
had to say, because you're picking me up, I have to give consent.
I
Like,
feel
oh my
really
God.
uncomfortable when I don't. You made that a situation. I'm gonna go talk to the horse. Christoph, your man's fucking weirding me out, bro.
Christoph is already standing above the horse, taking off a giant duster hat that he's been wearing the whole time. Obviously, he was the best of us. he just hangs his head in front of the horse.
Yeah, Jim, you look at horse is dead. You hit horse and horse snapped their fucking neck going down.
It was a good horse. Resting. Right.
You know, I got the impression that you didn't really care for the horse.
That's actually bullshit because fucking I'm part of the reason Horse was even part of this crew. I've always loved Horse. These were good times.
HR manager, you hear flame from the back of the truck. Just whispers about horse being dead.
I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands on my broken hand.
How?
Lay on
How?
He's gonna use his good hand to heal his
Yeah, to heal my bad hand.
Heal his bad
do-
hand.
Isn't it lay on hand?
Yeah, lay on hand is
I
only
lay on
half
hand.
power.
Lay on hand.
You only get half your hit points back.
Can't use both hands.
You gotta pray really
It's like
hard.
doing CPR with just one hand. Just doesn't work.
Horse says they're going to haunt you.
My hand is now permanently stuck in this little crippled state, but it's no longer in pain.
He's got the strong hand. You're driving now.
Take my strong hand.
Okay, you fucking heal yourself up for whatever your lay on hands.
Yeah, I'm
is.
back to almost full.
Okay, so you're back to almost full after laying on hands. Horse is dead. You guys all have the truck. Raccoon City ahead. And you're using your smartphones now to find Umbrella Acres retirement home, seeing as there's no GPS in this fucking truck. Umbrella
to
Acres.
be fair, the Tesla had roll down windows, so you know, like
it did have rolled. No, the GPS was aftermarket.
Believe it or
okay.
not, I've never even been to this place before.
wait, you didn't? I thought that you took your mother.
Uber.
Oh,
You Ubered your mom to Umbrella Acres retirement home.
Put her in the car.
I was really busy at the time with my wife and baby.
yeah, listen, I get that, and your parents understand because you know they take care of you for so many years, and then you know, and then you're done with them. So
My luck, that bitch is still alive in there.
Okay, so you guys continue making your
I feel like
way.
you're working out a lot of inner demons here. This is really oddly specific.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys make your way to Umbrella Acres retirement home in Raccoon City. Surprisingly, for some reason, the power is pretty much out throughout the entire city. And almost in a comic fashion, there are massive power cables and just like cords that are just kind of like attached to a bunch of buildings in the city that seem like they all lead into like one direct location. And surprisingly, as you continue to follow the GPS, it's going in the same direction as Umbrella Acres retirement home. Eventually, you approach and you see that you have indeed made your way to Umbrella Acres retirement home, and this is the only building in the entire city that for some reason has power, but it looks like the power even here is kind of like flickering in and out. Down outside the retirement home, surprisingly no zombies throughout the city. You almost made it in here untouched, unscathed. How would you like to proceed inside to Umbrella Acres retirement home?
Well, it seems pretty clear. It's with just the front door.
I would
I
agree.
agree with him. I say we treat it like Walmart. I'm going in armed with an erection.
And I'm gonna start heading towards the door.
What?
No, he's not wrong though.
That has to go in the report. That's. I'm writing
Well,
that
you
down.
can- you can say
Set up
erection.
water on my
It
fucking
works.
computer.
That's going in the report, man. Like,
Fucking water. in my
God,
mouth.
that is inappropriate for the workplace.
Yes, whose side are you on?
Are you talking to me or Jim?
Yes, you. I'm talking to you.
Me?
Yeah, you know that they're just using you, right? You're just a cog in their machine.
You don't even get paid.
Their
more
mystery
than us.
machine.
Christoph, are you starting like an insurgency here?
I think that insurgency is the wrong
Are
word.
you,
I-
are you,
but I
are you
think that-
acting as an insurgent here?
I think that if two or three of us got
Christoph?
together and maybe we could make a bargain. or
Wait,
something.
what?
Pause,
Is-
pause,
are-
wait, shut the
Like
fuck up.
the-
Shut the
maybe a
fuck up. Shut the
collective
fuck
of
up.
us could
Pause
get
for 1
together.
second. Jim, while Christoph and HR manager are arguing, are you walking armed and erected?
Oh no! Once this goes on, I lose my heart on because this was not expected. And I just turn around and I'm just gonna stand next to Christoph. I'm just gonna look at HR manager like this, just like,
Yes, if like a collective of us got together, maybe we could bring you our concerns and then you could do something about them.
Are you referencing what I think you're referencing here?
Maybe I've got some complaints.
Yes, and I'm thinking
Well-
like maybe we could have like a governing body that maybe argued for our wages and our rights as workers.
Okay, as you
I-
take way
Instead
too
of the
much
top
time.
33%
And then-
deciding
and then-
everything for the rest of us.
And then perhaps maybe we could form an entire party.
Okay,
even.
as you take way too much goddamn time deciding whether you're going in or not, you see the power to Umbrella Acres retirement home just shuts down.
Erection back. I'm kicking the door down.
Jim kicks the door down. As you kick the door down, you
Like a
hear
light switch.
you hear what sounds like very welcoming, just retirement home like elevator music, like boo boo doo 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 boo doo boo doo doo. But the speakers are kind of like going in and out, broken, fading. Yeah, it
like
doesn't
really
sound.
creepy.
Yeah, very very. And you hear what sounds like almost the whisper when the kind of speakers kind of go in and out, and there's no auditory volume coming from the music. You hear what sounds like, "Oh, I just want to get myself some decaf coffee and go for a drive." Just ring and echoing throughout these halls. It's very dark in here. Does anybody have dark vision?
Let's find out.
If I said yes, but I don't actually, is that all right?
I do.
No.
I do.
When I was young, we didn't have electricity in the house, so I learned how to adapt like a cat.
That's also not true.
It happened.
I
I am a cat, so I actually have dark vision.
Only Christoph has it.
Christoph, very dark in here. You can see as if it is dimly lit. Still kind of hard. However, as you look, you know, Jim, HR manager, it's really hard for you guys to see anything. The only thing you ever really see is every once in a while the lights will kind of like flicker on and off real quick. As you see, when the lights flicker on, this retirement home is kind of like beat to hell, destroyed. There's walls caved in. There are doors and windows broken open. And real quick, as the lights flicker on and flicker off, you all swear for a quick second you see the silhouette of something kind of like rush across the hallway.
Oh, did you see? Did you see this?
No, I'm too busy writing a report.
It's later. There's something out there.
I can't see shit. How are you writing a report?
I know these check boxes by the back of my good hand.
Yes, there's something not right here. I wish that horse was here. They were always the bravest of us.
In my time of greatest need, I too now also miss horse. If only that horse knew how to run.
It's only now on my final hours that I.
As you continue to look down the fucking hallway and see the lights flickering, you see the same power cables you saw throughout the city that were kind of like leading into here also kind of go through the front door and look like they kind of start going in one direction as if they're like connected to something inside the retirement home.
No, they're stealing cable.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, let's I guess we're gonna follow the cable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't see.
Yeah,
I can
Christoph
kind of
kinda
see. You just put your hand on my
Yeah.
shoulder and I'll like guide us like a train.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around for a light source. I think is important.
What kind of light source?
Any flashlight, matches.
Okay, do me a
lighters,
favor and
light
just roll me a
switches.
straight like luck check. Just roll me a straight d20 to see if something happened to have been like dropped here.
3.
Great. You find a toothpick that's been used by some elderly person.
I
Gross.
pocket it,
You pocket the toothpick.
and I will hold Christoph's like the back of his jacket.
Okay.
Let me try something. I'm going to take off my jacket, and you see as he takes off his jacket, his like shirt underneath is just soaked with blood from all the murders and things earlier. It's just pure red all down the front.
murders and things are
Yeah, I want
Christ.
to take the jacket and try to. Can I break one of these cables and try to use the electricity to set this thing on fire?
You want to try to break one of the cables.
Yeah, and then set my jacket on fire with the electricity.
All right, do me a favor. First, roll me a strength check to see if you can break one of these comically large electrical cables that's going to
Yeah.
obviously something that is connected to here in the retirement home.
This is a 22.
Okay, you absolutely snap the fucking cable. But however, roll me a con saving throw as when you grab the cable and snap it, a piercing bolt of electricity fucking flows through you.
It's a 14.
It's a 14. That's a fail because you grabbed a comically large fucking electrical cable and broke it in half with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Okay.
there time to grab Christoph's hand and HR manager's hand?
He
at the
already
same
rolled. No,
He was already touching my back.
That's what I'm saying. I could just reach over.
Were
And,
you still touching his back when he did this?
I was holding his jacket.
I will say that this.
You don't know how electricity works, so I'm not too worried about it.
Fuck you. You take half damage of whatever Christoph takes.
Okay.
Called it, chat.
Forgive
That's
me,
half.
shit. Fuck you. It's 10. 10 lightning damage, half the 5 for Jim. Christoph, you take 10.
Yes, I've taken larger
But yes,
shocks to
your
straight to my nuts.
jacket indeed lights on fire as you are bolted with fucking electricity. Your
Sick.
jacket lights on fire. What would you guys like
Rats.
to do? You see that the cables continue to lead down, but when you do this and break one of these cables, you see the
That's what I was
entire
waiting
yeah, you see the entire building just powers on for a hot second, almost as if the cable and the power was kind of like restored for a hot second, but then a massive power surge trying to like resurge back through the cables just goes through, and immediately everything goes completely just silent and cold. and you feel the entire building kind of shake and what feels like a rumbling come from like the basement of this building. Yes, HR manager.
Did I see Kristoff take damage?
Yes.
If I saw that, I'm running forward in his direction, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
And at second level, you get 12 hit points back.
Yeah, so
I have-
12. Maybe we could all sit down in a meeting later, and I could discuss how to get more hit points. 12 just seems it's fine, but it could be better.
Oh, 12 is not good enough now? Is
I'm
that-
not
I
saying
just
it's not
think that-
good. I'm just saying that
Is
like I've been
12
here a
the
long
problem?
time. I've done a lot of work.
Kristoff, if you'd like to file a formal report, we could schedule a meeting on Monday.
I think we need to talk about changing up, not doing that anymore.
Where's my big D20? Okay.
Yes, are the forms necessary? Do they have to be? I mean, who even reads these?
I think, well, I do. Okay, I do. And management likes to review them as well.
Well, maybe then you could tell management. I've been here for like almost 2 decades, and I've murdered so many people.
Are you confessing to crimes?
I kill people all the time. It's literally like my job.
It is my job description here. What are you talking about?
Well, as long if you're killing for Mystery Incorporated, that's okay. You're sent on assignments, but if you're if you're
Sure.
you kill
Wait a-
horses too.
I only kill.
You kill horses too.
That's what horse said.
Of course, I only am killing on the clock. Of course, no, there's no moonlight killing. No, of course not.
I'm gonna kill whenever I want to.
I think we're gonna have to go for a real
Let's talk about this after
anger
we kill my
management.
mom. All right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We'll go for anger management training next week.
I killed my last anger management.
Who's angry? You're angry.
No, look, gentlemen, I think this is something we should discuss in a group setting, in a safe environment, like a safe space.
Yes, with like maybe a representative who can speak for all of us.
Sure, maybe. I like where your mind is at. I think it's a very positive place, and I like that. You should really. We have a suggestion box in our office. Have you thought of like writing a suggestion and putting it in the box?
Okay, as HR manager says, have you thought about writing a suggestion box? You all hear the power kind of flickers on very slightly once again as the music begins to kind of playing through the speakers once more. However, the music kind of sounds like it fades out and gets quiet, and you hear a voice echo through the fucking nursing home that goes, "See, it appears that you have waited too long, Mystery Incorporated. Your plans have now been ruined because you decided to dick around upstairs. My final masterpiece is now complete. See?"
Son of a bitch! It's Skeletor.
I bet you that he knows where my mother is. Let's go find that asshole.
If you guys
and
would
punch
like
him until he
to
tells
do
us.
me a favor, you can roll me an intelligence check to see if you know who this is.
Ooh.
Oh.
19.
I got a 15.
I got a rock. I got 14.
You guys have done a lot of training on, Alfred Whiskers, and I've heard audio recordings and audio tapes of him.
That's what Alfred Whiskers
This
sounds
is
like.
Alfred
He
Whiskers.
is a fucking whiskers.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god, it's a freaking cat, isn't it?
He makes us all look bad.
If it's a fucking cat. I lose my composure on a fucking live stream.
Oh, as if the horse didn't push you over the edge 5 minutes ago.
I almost lost my cool there.
See? You have failed. You took too long. I said your presence coming, and you decided to talk about paperwork upstairs. I now finished my master creation. Would you like to see it? Come on down to the basement.
All right, so we should definitely not go wherever the fuck that is
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
I
Let's
think-
drop the building. It'll fucking go to gravity. Will take it down. We'll squish him and his dumbass project down there. Let's set charges around the perimeter.
How many charges do you think we brought?
They were all inside the horse. I fucked up.
we left the charges in the horse.
We were supposed to drive the horse into the retirement home. I don't know why I forgot that part.
It was a Trojan horse.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Okay, fuck this. The voice goes, oh, okay, we're taking too long.
He can't
see?
hear us. He doesn't know
He
where
can't
we're
hear
at.
us.
Oh my god,
We're walking
you know what?
and
You're right.
talking.
You're right. That's fair.
This isn't back to back.
That's fair. He's waiting. Come to the basement to see what you fucked up now. Yeah, see?
Anytime somebody says come to the basement in the dark,
Sounding like that.
sounding like that, in an
Probably.
environment where there's also zombie
I'm inclined to go
Resident
every time.
Evils. Yeah.
Christoph's been showing a lot of leadership, so I think I'm going where he's going. HR, maybe it's time to.
I mean, we came here to get him, right? So, or to kill the zombies. They're telling us where they are. We can go home. We can get off early.
I don't know if going in the basement is up to company code,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
but I suppose if we're gonna go, I'll have to go to supervise.
Christoph yells, "Is the basement OSHA approved?"
That's a great question, Christoph.
Yell it
Yeah,
down the stairs.
yeah,
Yelling it down the stairs?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah, you hear the fucking speakers
Yeah,
coming
see, all of my
on.
staircases are kept at fucking 100% all the time. That's
Oh,
why
yes.
I rest on us.
Ma, see, yes, my staircases were definitely kept at 100%. The basement had to be kept up to standard for OSHA, so that way we could use the electricity throughout the city to power my ultimate creation, see?
Yeah, see, it's fine then.
Mr. Whiskers, are you forklift certified?
No, but my partner in crime is,
we
see?
can't. We can't go down there.
Well, I mean, if he's not the one driving the forklift, I don't see what the problem is.
I'm gonna go
well,
sneak.
he's talking about building something down there, which he needs to be certified for. And so, if he doesn't have that, even like the forklift certificate, I don't know what he's building.
That is it. I've
Right.
lost it. I'm killing somebody soon.
I'm going down the stairs.
Okay.
Christoph will follow.
Jim, Christoph, and HR manager begin going down the stairs, and suddenly you hear Alfred Whiskers goes, okay, fuck it, Massey, and the door all of a sudden gets kicked open at the bottom of the stairs in the bottom of this room, revealing a very tall woman. She's about 9 to 10 feet tall. She's got a white dress on with a fedora-looking hat. She's got the thickest thighs and the biggest just mommy milkers you have seen in a long time, with a massive claw on her hand. Would our BBEG please reveal herself for the evening? That'd be fantastic.
Oh no!
Oh no, the
I
sudden
heard you
but
were looking
inevitable
for
betrayal.
someone who was forklift certified. Well, that would be me, darlings. And she swings around and those giant jugs knock over a bunch of candlesticks.
You see,
that is a fire
as she
hazard.
burst the
I'm
door
so
open.
confused. Is this like a big ass horse with fat titties, or am I super confused on what is going on?
This
right
is
now?
Lady Demi Doom, as you see that a cat crawls up the side of her shoulder in a white tuxedo with a Tommy gun and goes, "Ma, see, I'm Alfred Whiskers, and this is Lady Demi Doom. You are doomed, see, meow." Everybody roll for initiative against Alfred Whiskers and Lady Demi Doom.
Is this your mother? Because if not, then maybe she could be mine.
Jim,
That fucking
Jim.
whore.
Jim.
Got breast implants.
Jim, it's your mom.
I hate her so much.
No, let's not be hasty here. Maybe she's got a side of the story too.
Christoph, don't you fail me now.
It's a 6.
I have a 16.
Alfred
I
got,
got
a
a 5.
1. All right,
I
hold
got a
on, we
12.
get here. Christoph, what'd you get? Christoph,
Oh, sorry, 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right, what did fucking HR manager get?
12.
Okay, hold on. HR got a 12. What did Jim get?
I got a 5.
Jim got a 5.
Dude, I'm retiring this dice. Actually, it's the same one I've been.
What did
using all
Horse?
night.
It's not Horse. Jesus Christ! What did Lady Demi Doom get?
Excuse me?
What did Lady Demi Doom get?
Excuse me. I can't believe you described me with a fedora on, but I got a 16.
I don't know what kind of hat. She has a big fucking hat. Okay.
A bonnet.
Is it
Maybe
a
like
bonnet?
a bonnet?
I thought it was
It's
like a
not
witch.
fucking fedora, bro.
Is that what it is? Oh, there it is.
It's not a fedora.
I don't-
I call
A
that
bonnet
like
would be much more accurate, yes.
Right.
Okay, a bonnet. Sorry, it's a bonnet.
I would have even
It's hard to
accepted
put this
church
on.
church lady hat.
Church
I would have
lady?
accepted
It is.
Church. It is
Yeah.
church
Yeah.
lady hat.
It's
yeah.
church lady.
Whiskers
Church lady
got
hat.
a 1 for initiative roll. All right, Lady Demi Doom, you were up first.
And right away, whoever is closest to me, you'll just see her with these long ass hoof claws, if you will, and she'll just swipe away at your face doing a melee weapon attack.
At who?
Whoever's closest. Jim, you were walking down
Yeah,
first,
Jim was
right?
walking down first. Yeah.
All right, right on Jim's face. And that will be a 18 to hit.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Jim's armor class is 19 because he's a
Woo.
barbarian.
Damn. Slicing right across. Come here to mommy.
I run forward with arms open, not expecting the swing, and only my natural survival instincts from a childhood of abuse saves me from this fucking swing as I go, oh, mama, I was you, bitch.
Lady Demi, you have a second attack, right?
Yes,
Yes.
because
Oh,
that's
God
multi-attack.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
multi-attack.
go in with the second one. Just give me a hug already.
This is just like when I was 9.
It's an 11. Damn it.
Yeah, Lady Demi misses.
Oh.
HR manager, you are up.
Oh my gosh. Well,
You're gonna have to write a lot of things down, bud.
I have to say, they're in violation of Mystery
lot.
Incorporated rules. They're not forklift certified, so I'm gonna attack with my glaive on Miss Demi Doo.
Glaive out of nowhere.
Where were you hiding that?
I
It's,
reveal
it's
a
Demi
glaive.
Doom. Please
Dim-
get my name correct if you're gonna have to put it in official paperwork.
You know, at this point, the scribbling of my broken hand in the report, it's these things happen with the 16.
16 does hit.
And as you take 4 damage, I'm gonna say, I sincerely apologize for getting your name wrong. I'm gonna fix that right now, and I'm gonna use my second attack to fix the report and get her name right. And that's my turn.
You're not
What a
actually
sweet
attacking her
boy.
twice. You're just using your second attack to fucking fix your paperwork, you piece of shit. Okay.
I have no spells, and all I have is the glaive now.
Absolute
So that's
piece
it.
of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Kristoff, you are up. Lady Dimmy Doom stands with a cat with a Tommy gun on her shoulder.
Okay. Kristoff is gonna look at Whiskers and you son of a bitch. He's gonna try to shoot the cat. It's a 27.
It's Alfred Whiskers.
It's 12 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you absolutely fucking shoot Alfred Whiskers, and you see he just goes right into his ribcage. Ow, ma, what am I live? See, ma.
I'm gonna take a second shot at him. Violent shot.
Okay.
It's
Hell yeah.
is a 16 hit.
Yeah, 16 absolutely hits the fucking cat.
Use a grit point to re-roll one. That is 20 points of piercing.
Yeah, you shoot him again into the other rib, like just on the other side, and you see as you shot him once on one side, the bullet went into like his rib cage. He's standing up on his hind legs with the fucking Tommy gun in his hands. But as the first bullet goes through, he goes, "Ah, what am I live? See?" And you see the hole closes up, and you shoot him on the other side, and ow, I'm only down on my 7th left now. Ow, see? As the wound also closes up.
No, that's just stereotypical. That's not even how we work.
That's how I work. See, I'm gonna show you how I work. All right. Anything else?
That's another
Kristoff?
HR complaint. You're never
No.
going to.
That's
Jim, you're up. Your mother stands in front of you.
Give me a hug.
I don't even know how you still look this good, Mom. But it's making me uncomfortable. You fucking that guy back there, he's a bad guy, Mom. Why every time? It's always some random dude. I'm not doing this with you.
I'm running past her crying, and I'm gonna go fight Whiskers because I think he's
Whiskers
fucking
is
my
on her
mom.
shoulder.
He's a new stepdad.
I carry my men.
I can't believe you do this to me, Mom, in front of my friends and the HR manager. And I'm
All
gonna
I
try to
wanted
shoot
was a
that
nice
cat.
pussy.
I'm tired of hearing this language from my mom. People wonder why my charisma's a 4.
I'm shooting the cat
You shoot the cat.
twice, I guess.
Oh my god. Roll to hit the cat.
That's fantastic.
I got a 13 for the first shot at the cat.
That hits the cat.
Wow, through the tears.
Yeah.
And the second shot is probably a miss, a 12.
That actually misses, yeah. Yeah, you do take one of the cat's lives. Yeah.
Well, it's a shotgun, so it doesn't really get hit by one. It gets hit by like a billion pellets.
Yeah,
so it would shave
it's
off, like,
buckshot.
37 lives.
They don't. It doesn't shave 37 lives. You take
I
off.
called it slugs earlier. I'm kidding.
It's a slugs or buckshot, or you just mix it up
Slugs.
every like you don't know what you're shooting. You just have a box full of random fucking shells. You don't know what you're putting in.
Nah, it's buckshot.
Okay, it's buckshot. Yeah, you take one of the
Slugs.
cat's lives. He's down to 5 lives now.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and-
bonus action. I'm gonna wipe my tears away so that my mom doesn't see them.
End of
about
the
that?
order. Alfred
I've
Whiskers.
got advantage.
Yes, you get an advantage to wipe your tears away because you
Been
shot
doing it for
Alfred.
a long time.
Okay. End of the initiative order. Alfred Whiskers is up, and you see he goes, you've taken some of my lives, see, already. You see, I made myself immortal. Made my 9 lives actually count, see? Now eat Tommy gun. Say hello to my little friend. Ba-choo, 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 ba-choo. Everybody make me a dexterity saving throw as he pulls out his Tommy gun and just...
Jim, be sure to play nice with your new daddy.
That's right, Jim. I'm your new papa.
As
13.
when they say this, I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking call him that. And they fucking rolled a 5 because I was not trying to dodge at all.
Christoph, what'd you get?
13.
13. HR, what'd you get?
Same. It's 13.
13. You guys pass. Jim, you fail. Jim, you take 9 piercing damage. Christoph and HR, you take 4 piercing damage.
But I'm in a rage.
So you take 2. Oh wait, no. You'd also take half. Never mind. Yeah. So you would just say everybody takes half.
I got it.
Okay. Top initiative order, Lady Dimmy Doom, you are up, and you see that Jim is still in front of you, just shooting the cat. HR manager is also in front of you, and Christoph is kind of at a little bit of a distance.
Let's make sure you behave. And I would like to try to hit again, my dear son.
Okay.
Mom, there's so many people here. You never gave me this amount of attention when I was your kid.
This time it's a 22.
Yeah, it is.
I need you to make a
Bet you do now,
DC
Mom.
dex saving throw.
Fail.
You don't even know what it was.
Yeah, I know. I failed.
Okay. I'm gonna go in. Come here, sonny boy. And as she goes to embrace you, sweeping up with her claws on her right hand, she is going to slice off your arm, if I'm reading this correctly.
Yes, you're using the ability off like butter,
Yes.
like in the
There
video
it
game.
goes.
Damn.
Jim.
He has obviously never played the video game. To the chat, don't correct him. He
I
has
don't
no
play
idea.
scary
I have
games.
seen
This
the
is
clips.
perfectly accurate to all source material.
I have seen the clips on TikTok of when she took her fucking thing and went woof, right through the guy's hand. That's a
Hand.
thing, right?
Arms,
Yes.
hand, same thing.
I don't know.
Then I put armor hand on there. I put hand. Target loses 1 hand.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was being a little generous with
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. On
He
failed
has
save,
short
target
arms,
loses 1
okay?
hand and takes 66 slashing damage.
It's hard. He's missing a forearm.
I'm filing a complaint.
Filing a complaint.
His hand just comes out of his elbow, so it's easy just to cut it all off.
Which
Jim.
hand do you cut off? Which hand do you cut off? I want to
Right
know.
hand, obviously.
God damn it! I'm right-handed.
Jim,
Can't masturbate anymore, can you?
I don't have to. I have a wife and a baby now, Mom.
Yeah, technically, you don't know where they're at.
Jim, you take 18
damn
slashing
it.
damage, half to 9 because you're raging. You just fight through the pain. Let's see. Rebecca, that ability can only be used once per turn.
Got it.
Yep.
That's all I want.
Yep.
That's all I wanted.
Cut off Jim's fucking hand. Just
Maybe now he'll be a good boy.
I'm only gonna get more badder.
all right, HR manager, you were up next. You just see that Jim gets his fucking hand cut off.
Jim,
I didn't get to respond.
Oh, what's your response?
Ah!
Screaming.
Jim, settle down. It's
Please don't
okay,
step-
Jim.
Don't step on my role-playing notes.
You remember your anger management training.
Jim,
Oh.
Jim, I understand you have been gone through a very traumatic night, and I'm gonna pick up his hand and try to put it back together, and I'm gonna cast Turn the Tide to heal him.
What is this? Have you replaced me with a new mother?
I'm not his mother, bitch. I'm the HR manager. And that is 5 hit points back to Jim.
I will say, okay, we'll do this.
I'm now fucking friends with the HR manager.
I will,
He wanted me
okay,
back.
I will allow one of two things. HR manager, you can either heal Jim for 5, or you can not heal him for 5, but his hand gets reattached.
Do I know how his hit points seem?
No.
Shit.
This is your call to make.
He gets his hand back.
Okay, he doesn't have disadvantage.
He needs the hand back.
Yeah, he doesn't
We
have
were gonna-
disadvantage on his attacks now. You
It's only
He
5
doesn't
hit
know where his
points.
wife is.
We were gonna be unfriends in real life if you gave me 5 hit points instead of a hand. What's a finger worth to you? Just a hit point.
Just put a band-aid on it.
What type of world are you living in?
I got you a Snoopy Band-Aid here.
Lady
How'd you go to-
Dimmy Dim, you see that HR manager just magically reattaches Jim's hand.
What the heck, Momager here? There's only one starring woman in his life.
Are you assuming the gender of HR manager right now?
Question: Does
It's going in the report.
oh boy,
It's going in the report.
does Jim still have an erection?
Jim lost his erection when he came in and saw his fucking mom.
Just
first
checking.
of all.
Just checking.
Jim
I
is
think
still
you
a
should have to
human
roll
being.
for that.
I had an erection when it was the horse with giant tits. When y'all explained it, it sort of fell off in my book.
Fair. Understandable.
Fell
What
off
is
is an
Chris
interesting
doing?
description.
Jesus Christ.
Jared. Oh, not me, Chris. Okay.
Chris, what are you doing?
Oh, me.
Yes, you.
Chris.
You.
Sorry, no one calls me Chris.
People in my real life call me Chris sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting the cat. I'm pissed at this cat. That's a 12 to hit.
That misses the cat.
All right,
You shoot.
second
Meh.
shot. 24 to hit.
You hit the cat. Meh, another one of my lives. Meh.
Can I use a reaction?
Yes, you can.
All right, swinging those giant melons around. She uses mommy milkers, which deflects any attack that would normally hit. The target will make an initial that made the initial attack must also roll a DC 13 charisma.
Charisma 16.
You're good. Yeah, you pass. On a failed save, you would have been mesmerized by the
Oh, shit.
deflection.
Don't touch my-
Giant jogs
Hey.
that are swinging around.
Get off my fucking mom, Crystal.
You know what? I'd like to purposely fail.
The fuck is this? He's fucking
Yeah,
remaining there too
listen.
long.
If you could, I'm busy right now.
She just swings them back and forth like a pendulum.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
That's exactly why the fuck I was bullied at school, Mom.
It brought home the money,
Chris, do
darling.
you intentionally fail? Yes or no?
Yeah, I intentionally
If I
failed.
remember correctly,
Yes,
you had plenty
absolutely.
of friends
Are you
that
taking a
wanted
second
to come
attack on
over
the
and
cat?
hang out with you.
That was your second
That was my
attack.
second attack.
Okay.
But I'm mesmerized now. I don't know what that means, but
Jim, what are you doing?
You stopped being my mom when you started doing only witches.
I'm gonna aim the shotgun at her, and I'm gonna shoot twice.
Okay.
This is way cheaper than therapy, Ma.
I'm gonna. Okay, I got a 19 for the first shot,
Yeah.
and for the second one, also a 19.
Those both hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, how could you do this to me? And you see like those red spots like just start to bleed through her beautiful white dress.
I'm bad at math. I'll tell you about it after I fucking count this damage.
Becca, are you keeping track of your HP or you want me to do that?
I am now. I know I took 4 points earlier.
Okay, I wasn't sure because one of us can do it. I wasn't sure if you were.
I
gonna-
did 27.
Oh. Damn it, now I have to math. Dear you.
You can't emotionally manipulate me anymore. Now you can only just beat me like you used to, but I'm a lot bigger now, Mom.
I'm using my bonus action to reload this time. No more tears.
Okay.
We're growing.
All right. End of initiative order. Alfred Whiskers is gonna roll a d6 to see if he successfully reloads his Tommy gun. Where'd my things go? He does successfully reload his Tommy gun with a 6. And he goes, "Say hello to my little friend, see?" Everybody roll dex saving throw again.
16.
You're good. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Just go to HR manager. Jesus Lord.
Well, Man, that font match was fast.
I had it ready from Only Cookies.
Would you get rid of your only witches? What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Okay, come on. Christoph, what'd you get?
16.
Okay, what HR manager get?
What was I rolling?
The deck saving throw from the Tommy gun.
That's right. That is a 4, sir.
Okay, and then Jim.
Jim's hanging out with the horse right now.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Jim.
The dead horse?
Jim, what'd you get?
This mic's not working.
You're muted.
Yeah, did you try to push the unmute button?
You're literally muted on Zoom.
This is real low intelligence.
Have you tried
right here.
turning it off and turning it back
He's
on?
pulling an HR manager from about 45 minutes ago.
He's been trying to use that code that you put up.
Yeah.
Hold on, 20% off?
Subscribe to his,
Nope,
his
you're still
mom's.
muted.
This is
No,
some
we can't hear you.
edifice
What the fuck
shit,
happened?
right?
Is that an 11 or a 2?
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
It's red. It's currently red. It used to be green.
15 years later. His child has now grown up and is searching for him.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit, it was muted. You fucking okay. Did you notice it's muted? Yeah, shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, what'd you get for your deck saving throw?
17.
All right, you're good. Everybody passes except for HR manager. For 12 piercing damage, rolled really low. So 3 to Jim because you're raging, 6 to Christoph, 12 to HR manager.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're rage. All right, top of the order, Lady Dimmy Doom, you are up.
You really didn't give me a lot of actions here.
You have multi-attack, and you have
Okay.
a cat on your shoulder, and you
You
have
cut people's fucking arms
yeah,
off.
you.
I can't do that all the time.
We only have 6 hands.
Fine. You want another leg
And there's
chopped off?
even a thing at the end that says if target has no hands, Lady Dimmy Doom cuts off a target's leg.
Fine.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna
fine.
do this, but we're going to attack your new mother. You can't ever replace me. So going for the HR manager, that is going to be. I'm rolling well. 17.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, you don't do that to my HR manager.
Are you doing off like butter, Lady Dimmy Doom?
Yes.
All right, roll
Yes, I
roll your
am.
dexterity saving throw, HR manager.
Ah! 17.
You're good. You just take half damage. And you do not lose your hand, so you take 3d6.
Oh, how much damage?
2, 5, 8. 8 total. That's already halved.
And I don't lose my hand.
You don't lose your hand because you move
Not
your hand out of the way
yet.
for time.
It was hidden. It was my broken hand.
All right. HR manager, you are up.
Joke's on you.
Try to take my hand? Well,
Yes, obviously.
you think you're hot stuff?
Yes.
Take this, and I use my dragon breath, and I shoot with fire. DC deck save.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Oh, and the cat's on the shoulder too. Cat got a
Yes.
4.
Hell yeah.
Cat failed.
8.
And I'm just going to explode in this fiery fury of 2 damage.
What? That's all I take?
I think so.
Surprisingly, that does take one of Cat's
It's
lives.
only 1d6.
Is it getting hotter in here? And she just starts kind of glistening with this fiery breath.
And your camera is also all sorts of wonky.
Oh, good.
That fire breath
Shit.
knocked out your camera.
It did.
Lady Dimmadoom.
You don't deserve to look at this face.
No one is looking at the face.
There we go.
He's still mesmerized.
All right.
She's gonna hold those coconuts up a little bit lower.
Anything else, HR manager?
Shit. Nope, that's it. That's all
All
I can
right. Christopher, you are up. Or Christoph, sorry.
Okay. We're gonna keep shooting that cat.
Cat's got 3 lives left. You got hit
okay,
with fire.
sick. Does a 16 hit him?
Yes. Ah!
Excellent.
ah!
That is a 11 damage.
It just takes a life.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's redundant.
Actually, since this is the start of a new turn, I'd like to use my reaction again. Swinging around those cantaloupes.
Yeah,
deflect the attack.
I'll just let that one distract me the first time.
Roll your
He's already
second
pressing.
attack, you get a -5.
A -5 on my second attack.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens when you're distracted.
Then, shit. Okay, well then it's
They're
a
just
5.
she's just doing small little jumps in one place.
You
It's a-
completely miss. The cat goes, meow, yes, get him, mommy, meow.
Action surge. 17.
And then hits the cat, yeah. Meow, no, ah.
Fucking 12. Not gonna do it.
12, you missed. The cat's got
Yeah.
2 lives left still, barely.
Kristoff's just like firing from the hip. He's just like fanning the hammer and like watching the jug swing.
All right, Jim, you're up. You see the
I'm
cat
just-
is looking not good. He's got 2 lives left, and mommy is very angry.
How's she looking?
Beautiful as ever.
She's looking.
Realistically.
Still pretty good.
Yeah,
We
you
can-
guys haven't
we-
really hit her too much.
Yeah.
Nope.
I gotta shoot her. I'm gonna do it. I didn't drive all the way down to this retirement home for nothing. I'm shooting her twice more.
Okay.
Honey, how could you?
What are you talking about? How could you do anything? I got a nat 20 and a 17.
Oh,
Okay.
those
Ah.
both hit. Roll your D100 for the nat 20.
Do you want me to roll my own D100 for my own critical hit chart
Yeah, that's what we
that
always
no
do.
one has access
Is that
to?
difficult for
I
you? Do
trust
you need
you.
Oh,
help?
no, it's Sugar, you're the one on the receiving end. I'd be careful. I know how the chart works. I very much do. Oh boy. D100
Yeah.
is a 65.
Okay. What's a 65?
65 for piercing is eviscerating hit, triple damage, roll dex, or be knocked prone.
Ooh.
I'll be
Uh,
knocked prone
The
happily.
DC's up to, yeah, you guys. That's not up to me.
I will say, are you happily being knocked prone?
I will just go knocked prone.
Mommy goes prone.
What
She
happens to
falls.
Whiskers?
Gracefully onto the
Whiskers
ground.
also just hits the ground.
He lands on the pillows.
Yeah, he lands on his feet. He's a cat.
Oh, that's true.
I lied. Never mind. He lands on the pillows gracefully.
On his feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
together.
He makes
yeah.
murder muffins.
That's 13 and whatever.
13 tripled.
No, it's 13 and then 14 tripled. I couldn't figure out the math.
Wait,
13 for
what's-
the regular attack. 14 tripled.
42.
Thank you.
Okay. Whew, that is a lot of damage.
Yep.
It was an eviscerating hit. Let's go.
That
Oh,
makes
fuck,
sense.
Mom, I'm sorry. That was. Jesus Christ. What have I done?
She starts crying on the floor. Oh, how could you do this to me?
I think I've made a mistake.
First, you abandoned me in this wretched nursing home with the smelliest people, and now you've come to actually off me.
You see that Alfred Whiskers looks at you, Lady Dimmy Dim, and goes, "Yeah, see, but you see, I saved you, see? I brought you back and made you better than ever, see?
Yes,
Now,
you have, my darling.
now get yourself up and stop being so sad, see, and help me kill these men, see? Why are you a horse now, Lady Dimmy Doom?"
Why am I a
Dude,
horse?
when she started saying cool shit, her camera started
Yeah,
doing cool
That was
shit.
cool
It
as
does,
fuck.
yeah.
That was really cool.
I don't know why my camera is freaking out.
It's so
but
fucking cool, though. All right, the cat's gonna roll to see if he gets his Tommy gun back. He does not, and he's just gonna be like, oh no, see, I don't know how to work a gun. I'm just a cat. He's gonna run up and try to bite one of you three. He's just gonna roll a 4. He's gonna bite Jim because you're just right there. You shot his mom or wife or whatever. He misses with a 7. He goes to bite your ankle, Jim. Doesn't do anything. Lady Dimmy Doom, top of the order. You're up.
Yes. All right. We're just going to do the multi-attack now. But
Okay.
I'd like to, staying on the ground, I'd like to roll over and crawl along the ground like a horrendous spider, dragging those tits across the wooden floor. And I'm just going to go for the momager again.
The momager.
It just seems right. Sorry. 16 for the first one. Sorry, that's you, HR manager.
That is a miss by 1.
Okay, Cool. Well, then a 19 will hit.
19
on the
hits.
second one. Sweet. She just goes to grab and scrapes away at your ankles. You can't take my son away from me.
He works for Mystery Incorporated now.
I've
You're gonna
got my
adopt
own
him?
family.
Was that both
We are one happy family at this corporation.
Jim, don't you know it's a red flag when companies say that you're family?
Yeah, I'm pretty aware, Mom. I honestly just did this to get back to my wife and baby. I didn't expect to actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not here to see you.
I didn't even know you had a wife and baby.
I never wanted you to know.
Lady Dimmy, is that both your attacks?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sorry, HR manager, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, Lady Dimmadoo. Your time off request is denied, and I attack twice. And first with the 12.
Misses.
12 misses. What are you attacking me with?
The
A
glaive.
glaive.
A glaive. She catches it between those thick thighs of hers, holding it. That's on the card.
Yeah,
I
her
didn't
armor,
think
her
that-
armor class is AC, whatever I put it for was, in parentheses, thick thighs.
Do I lose my weapon?
No, just for flair.
Snaps off the head.
Oh,
It's mine now.
Oh, okay. Well, I let go, and for my second attack, I unarmed strike.
It was for flair.
Where are you hitting?
Oh, I'm just blind firing at this, just haymakers. That's a 23 to hit.
that hits.
You're one
Yeah,
plus your strike
see,
mod.
You grab the glaive, and I let go, and just you can knock it back and fly. And that's 3 damage.
I take that. Deal.
Okay. Next up, Kristoff, you are up. You see the cat gnawing on Jim's foot, not doing anything. Tommy gun at his side. 2 lives left. And Lady Dimmy Doom is currently struggling. What would you like to do?
Now that I think now she's fallen down, that the mesmerization's gone, he's gonna take a shot at the lady,
Okay.
and that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
It's
All right, that'll be 16 points of damage, piercing damage, and then he's going to rush forward to the lady and to the HR manager, and look over at Jim. Jim, you're gonna see that he's got a grenade in his hand. Don't worry, I will take care of everything. You save yourself.
I don't even understand what you're trying. I do have a wife and baby.
as
Yes, you should find him. And he's
As-
gonna lift up his shirt
Yep.
and say, "Besides, I am already dead." And you just see one of his nipples has been bitten off by a zombie.
I'm
Some
taking
teeth
off. I'm just saying, HR manager, it's time to go.
I'm just gonna pull the pin on a grenade.
I'm hitting the stairs, son.
HR manager. You see that Jim hits the stair. Jim, you're just dashing for your turn.
Yeah, I'd like to yell behind me.
I always knew this is how it would end, Mom. An unexpected visit and an explosion.
And I'm leaving.
Jim takes the dash action. Next up is Alfred Whiskers. He's gonna roll to see if he gets his Tommy gun back. He does not with the 3. He looks around confused, doesn't know what to do, and goes, see, this is not good. Good luck, Lady Dimmy Doom. And you see he runs, begins to start running away. He's gonna take a dash action as well, running alongside Jim to get out of here, trying to beat Jim out.
My
Jim, you look
pussy.
right behind you, and you see that the cat is also following you and doesn't want to get blown up by the grenade.
I'm just gonna fail my deck save on purpose.
Yes, I will say,
Yeah.
end of the order, the grenade goes off as you pull the pin, and it's a dexterity saving throw from everybody in this vicinity. I need HR manager because you already took your turn. It goes off at the end of initiative. And Lady Dimmy Doom to roll me dexterity saving throws.
It's a 7.
To fail.
No, is it? Jim, come back!
It's a 16 points of damage.
HR manager, what'd you get for your dex saving throw?
I'd like to try and retrieve my glaive, and I roll a 2.
She's still got a death grip on that sucker.
You all
Yeah.
take 16 points of its piercing damage, correct, for the frag grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all take 16 points of piercing damage with an explosion in the back. Lady Dimmy Doom, how you feeling?
Just barely able to move. You see one claw slowly lifting as she just has just the smallest amount of health left.
You see Kristoff doesn't die from the blast. He's crawling away with no legs. This is not my plan.
Everybody's so
hurts.
hurt. Jim, there's an explosion of shrapnel behind you. And you just hear... You look back and you see that there's an explosion from this fucking frag grenade. And Kristoff gets flung. And Lady Dimmy Doom, your mom's struggling to move. HR manager, how are you?
I can't say anything. I'm dead.
HR manager's at 0.
So I run out. There's an explosion. So I just light a cigarette and I start walking back to the truck and I just say, "It's a crazy life. All my friends always die at the end of every adventure. It's time to go finally save my wife and baby." I'm starting the truck up because they died.
You're starting the truck up. All right, pause. Lady Dimmy Doom, it's your turn. You're barely alive. Kristoff's barely alive. What do you do? HR manager at 0 hit points.
I'm dead.
Crawling around, bleeding out of my legs.
I'm going through
I got
trying
last.
to drag my dead-ish body towards my son. I'm going to crawl over Kristoff using my claws like cleats, digging in to pull myself up.
Are you using that as an attack?
Yes.
Wait, I was outside, right?
Yeah, no,
You
it
took a
doesn't hit
dash
you.
action. This is her like trying to crawl.
She's crawling
She's
to.
Yeah.
She's
crawling.
chasing.
I'm coming for
You don't know this. You don't know she's chasing you. You took a dash action and made your way out. The explosion
Mommy
happens.
won't let you
It's top of the order now.
disappear.
You don't know what's going on. You're prepared to go. She is just like last minute
I'm
horror
not
movie.
going fast. I went and lit up a cigarette and smoked and did like that
Yeah.
cool action thing where you let out
Yes.
like one drag.
However,
and send
you
back
took a
shit.
dash action. She's
I
crawling.
ran up there
Yeah,
after the explosion. I was like,
yeah.
back to being the main character. I went to go get in my truck. I thought like this was supposed to happen.
Hold on.
All right.
Horse.
That is
Not
going
horse.
to be.
Jesus Christ, Lady Dimmy Doom, you're taking your attacks on Kristoff.
Do you want me
Yeah.
just to transform back to the horse?
No, I
Can
keep looking at Zoom
and
and your
then-
name says horse. Okay.
I'm sorry. Can I turn back into a horse because of the DM's faults and race up those staircases just
No.
trampoline?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Are you taking your attacks on Kristoff?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
That's going to be, what did I say? A 19 and 21.
Those will hit.
Okay. I'm just going to, what was that?
I've got no
It-
legs already.
We're going to put that as 16 points of damage for together.
Together. I'm still alive somehow.
How are you
Kristoff's
still alive?
barely alive.
She just claws through your body,
HR
those
manager.
nails sticking out
Sorry.
through the other end.
Just coughs up a little.
Are
bit
you
of
cutting
blood.
off my arms though?
Yeah, you-
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was like, I
Lady
have no
Dimmy Doom,
limbs.
your speed is like half essentially at this point. You're
Yeah.
just crawling over. The claws go in predator style, trying to crawl past. HR manager, roll me a death saving throw.
Yeah, I could do that. Death saving throw. Oh, that's a 6.
To fail, you cough up blood. Kristoff, claws in you. You see Lady Dimmy Doom is on death's door, just barely hanging on as she pierces her claws into your stomach, crawling up the stairs, trying to get to her son. You look and you see that Alfred Whiskers is nowhere in sight. With your last breath and last bit of strength, what do you do to try to save your friend Jim?
With my last bit of strength and breath, I look around the room and feeling a little bit bad about the situation, crawls over to HR manager and tries to use my last breath to give him CPR to stabilize him.
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh my god.
This hurts because he was like, "I got it, don't worry," and then survived.
It's a 12. They will assume that you can
HR manager, you're stabilized. Jim, you don't know that. You don't know that you're being chased. You lit the cigarette. You heard the explosion. You're up the steps. You're almost out the building. What would you like to do?
I'm probably gonna go get a tank of gas because Jim is gonna take however much time necessary it does take to do gasoline around the house, so I can walk away and do the cigarette behind my back thing. I've already got a one-liner set up for it. So Jim is like right now doing the prep work.
Yeah, that's gonna take time. All right,
It
cool.
is gonna
Yeah.
take time. Yeah.
Whiskers is gone. He's out of combat. He ran for his life. Demi Doom, it is your turn. You look and you crawl. You're halfway up the steps. You're about 30 feet away from Christoph and HR manager. Just pile on top of each other. He's doing mouth to mouth on HR manager, stabilizing him.
Until I bleed out.
I will continue crawling after my son, dragging those milk monsters along the stairs.
I'm just pouring
This hurts like
gasoline in the
hell.
hallway.
You hear it, just this ding, this ding sound
right,
every time. they
HR
drop.
manager, you're at 0. Christoph, what are you trying to do? Did you have no legs, I guess?
I'd like to imagine that I use my last breath to stabilize him and then I bleed
You
out.
bleed out.
I like to imagine that. This did not go how he planned.
So we'll say this is what happens. Some time goes by. Jim, you finally just powerhouse and get gasoline around this entire building, and you see crawling out the door, the front door, as you finish pouring the last drop of gasoline, your mother crawling forward, still trying to come after you, barely alive.
How is this even possible?
You can't leave me here a second time.
Don't worry, Mom. I ain't never leaving you nowhere ever again. Where you're going, everybody will be just like you there, and they'll be happy, Mama. It's gonna be good.
I'm flicking the cigarette forward, and I'd like to make a quick prayer to Satan.
What?
Yeah,
Define the prayer.
I can do a religion check, right?
Yes, I'm going to say the prayer first, and I'll determine whether you get advantage or
I just want to know if I'm
disadvantage.
allowed.
Yes,
Can
you're
the DM allow
absolutely
me to talk
allowed.
to
What
people?
do you
You
say?
aren't allowed to pray.
What
not
do you say?
All right, Satan, we ain't never done talk, but you got one coming in hot. If this bitch tries to break free and head north, I'm gonna need you to grab that hoe on her way up there. Amen.
Just roll me a fucking religion check, you asshole.
It was beautiful.
A lot of,
13.
lot of
Wait,
Satan on
I
these
want to see if I got
episodes now.
bonuses for religion.
You 15? Okay.
I had plus 0, 13.
13. You flick the cigarette and say a quick word to Satan.
I was just trying to give him a heads up.
Yeah, as a quick little heads up. The cigarette hits the ground and erupts the place in flames. Lady Dimmy Doom burns alive and breathes her final breath. Your mother in front of you.
I'm gonna bury this so emotionally deep, it's gonna come out tragically in 20 years from now during an alcoholic
Hold
incident
on.
at an Olive Garden.
In her final breaths, as she begins to burn to ash, I always knew you had a family. That's why I took them from you. And she'll disappear. In
My
that
wife and
cloud of
baby!
She disappears in a cloud of fire. Christoph dies, bleeding out, saving HR manager. HR manager, you barely alive, open your eyes up and you see a cat over top of your shoulders. He looks you in the eyes and goes, "Meh, you're coming with me, meh," as he drags you into an air vent to escape.
Wait, Christoph! No, Christoph! Christoph!
And Jim drives away,
Christoph deserved that pepperoni. part.
flame in the background of the building on fire. And that's where we're ending Residents of Evil.
Why did we tell this story?
I just want you to know that Christoph never once stopped smoking a cigarette. So even during the mouth to mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, everybody. Well, that would
I would like to say that this was
Fitting.
not a character card that I created. Tips off to Brandon.
I
Or
100%
should we say
said that to
tits
you.
off?
Tits
Tits off to Brandon.
Tits off to Brandon.
That's the,
All
that's the new
complaints go
merch,
into
folks.
Brandon's complaint. Bro.
Tits off to Brandon, everyone.
That's
In
the-
my
that's the
defense,
merch.
I messaged you. I was like, hey,
You
I,
did.
I already wrote this. I'm going to send it to you first to see if you're okay with this.
I think it's fantastic. I mean, mommy milkers off like butter. That my armor is my thick thighs. That's fantastic.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's
thanks everybody for
perfect.
hanging out. Thanks for joining. Let's do our little goodbyes. Mudcat, and Rebecca, you guys can go at the same time because you guys do the same stuff, right? Go ahead.
No one has ever called me Rebecca except my mom.
Is it?
Are you my mom?
I don't know. I just fucking.
There's a lot of family problems.
A lot
here
of
on this
problems going
episode.
on here.
A lot of going on.
All right, well, we're with D20 Deathmatch. You can find us every Sunday. It's going to be a wild time. If you also love Destiny, we've got 2 Destiny champions coming to join us. It's Big Daddy Tej versus the Lord Daddy himself. My name is Bife, so I hope you all come join us. We also stream on our own channels. He's Mudcat, I'm Caustic Phoenix, or apparently Rebecca, if you want to address me seriously.
That's like the formal.
Or horse
Yes.
if it's on Twitter.
It's Mrs. Rebecca to you.
Or TCC
Mrs. Horse.
Horse. Make sure you guys follow TCC.
Horse TCC on Twitter.
TCC on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Prototopics. You got. Or sorry, Mudcat. Go. You want to say?
Oh
anything?
no, she covered it.
I
Mudcat
covered
on,
it. Thank you
Mudcat
for
on
not
Twitch,
listening to me.
D20 Deathmatch, YouTube, and Twitch. Come sub to us.
Said all of that.
We got it in twice. There you go. Oh my god.
Double plug.
Prototopics. Anything, man?
I'd like to promote D20 Deathmatch for my 5 minutes.
That's it. That's the
I'm
promo.
good. I wasn't
That's it.
joking.
That is the promo.
Don't follow me. How about that?
Oh my god, Steak, give us our fun fact for the day.
Yeah, you put fun in there's putting a lot of weight on it. Your fact of the day. I made a lot of jokes about trauma and shit in today's episode. I just want to say I know a lot of guys out there are taught not to talk about mental health and deal with their problems. So if anybody is out there and you're going through some shit, look up some professional help or reach out to a friend.
You're here.
Yep.
You're here.
100%.
And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys.
Yep. Thanks
Not
for watching.
alone.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dealing with the bullshit for the evening, everybody. And we will see you next time. Power Rangers. When is that? Saturday, April when?
April. Oh
22nd.
gosh, I should have that
20
memorized.
April 22nd.
22nd. Yeah, live.
Why does
in
Steak
person.
know what the fuck's going
Live
on?
Because
play.
you're the
I don't know what
responsible
day
one
it is.
tonight. All right. April 22nd, we're streaming our Power Rangers one-shot live in North Carolina with some cool
Live
people.
in person with Power Rangers on location.
Are you
Very
all
exciting.
dressing up?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
Amazing.
100%. So